whole floor was a skiff. So people would text me. I get back to them 8 hours later. What are you doing? I'm working. You're not allowed to bring our phones in. So, yeah. What bothered me so much, and the reason I wanted that tweet out there, I just wanted this memorialized on the my FBI account. It wasn't on my personal account. It was on my FBI account at the time. Is because it's not that that's happened that's bad enough. We get it. This whole collusion hoax and conspiracy to take out President Trump. It's that there's still people in the media, left-wing diehards, who are insisting that somehow there was a there there. That, no, there was surely one thing. I don't know, President Trump had Russian vodka once around. I'm telling you that there's nothing there, and everybody knew it. There is anyone in the media holding on to this nonsense is going to be made a fool of. This entire thing was a just fictionalized, like Hardy Boys novel they made up to take the president out. And when you read it and you see how clearly it was laid out by just about everyone involved that they had to know this was all fake. There's going to be three things that jump out at you when all this comes out. Because this is an active case, I have to be light on the details. But there's going to be three specific things. And when it all comes out, I hope to come back on your show and be able to talk about these three lines that describe, three words basically to describe the whole thing. And I'm telling you, it describes everything. You don't need any more than these three things. There's three lines in the document I saw that lay out everything. How they just fabricated this entire thing and repeatedly warned off and just said it's more important to take this guy out, than it is to actually then do the right thing and even do the legal thing. That's why I said, look, you can't run a republic like this. You can't. The whole place will collapse if this isn't if this isn't properly adjudicated.
All right, quick break. Right back. More with our friend Dan Bongino on the other side. Your calls coming up as well. 800-941-SEAN as we continue.
The left wants to silence Hannity. Don't let it happen. Make the commitment now. 3 hours every day at 3 p.m. This is the Sean Hannity Show.
Hot Talk 99.5. Online at WRNN.net. Hey, here's the hard truth. Numbers do not lie. They might make you uncomfortable, but they don't lie. We've tracked the price of the S&P 500, gold and silver, over the last 5 years. Now, between January 2022, May 2026, and the peaks and valleys, the results are staggering. Now, the S&P is up a whopping 45%. Gold is up 110%. Silver up a staggering quarter, 15%. So the question is, are you holding all the right assets? You need a diversified portfolio. Now, this is where it is literally paid to be diversified, and that's why I want you to check out my partners at Goldco. They're offering my audience, you, a free gold and silver kit. They want to show you the ropes and actually educate you about the power of gold and silver. Plus, you can qualify for an extra 10% bonus in free gold or silver just for getting started. Call now, 855-815-GOLD, 855-815-GOLD, 855-815-GOLD.
Your medication for enlarged prostate is working. That's what you tell yourself. You're up 3 times a night instead of 5. The urgency is manageable. The stream's not great, but it's fine. That's the problem. Fine. Enlarged prostate, or BPH, doesn't pause because the medication takes the edge off. The prostate keeps growing. The bladder keeps working harder. And over time, those changes can be harder to reverse. But surgery? Not for you, right? Aquablation is not the surgery you're picturing. It's the only ultrasound-guided, robotic-assisted therapy for enlarged prostate. Don't wait until things become unbearable. Find an Aquablation urologist near you. Visit aquablation.com. Aquablation.com. That's aquablation.com. Visit aquablation.com. All surgical treatments carry risks, and results may vary. Side effects may include, but are not limited to, urinary symptoms, mild pain, infection, or less frequently, urethral or rectal injury, or ejaculatory dysfunction. Aquablation therapy may not be right for everyone. Talk to your urologist to learn more. Urologist to learn more.
Live the golf life with the largest local membership program in the Carolinas. The Myrtle Beach Passport lets you play 70 of the Grand Strand's best courses at great rates. Just $72, the Passport is the only card offering access to award-winning golf in Caledonia, Barefoot, True Blue, and more. Join now or renew your passport today at MyrtleBeachGolfPassport.com. That's MyrtleBeachGolfPassport.com or call 843-477 8822. Or
Hello, Tree Dr. Todd here with our 30th year tip for the summer. Talking about on South Carolina coast, the summer is going to mean some hot and sunny days, some high humidity, and definite big weather. Our afternoon thunderstorms can easily have 70-mile-an-hour winds, and any hurricanes can be well over 100. So when we talk about having preparations done, we got to consider our trees as well. So when we talk about tree care for storms, we're talking about expertise, talking about people that know what they're doing. No harm done to the trees, all good things to help them be what we want them to be, is SC Coast Strong. Whether it's time to get your trees SC Summer Ready or you're just not sure about what your trees really need, trust Total Tree Care for the professional services and expert advice you and your trees deserve. So if you're not sure what's going on with your trees, give us a call, 843-651-8733, or WeCare@TotalTreeCareInc.com.
Join the 2026 Charity Links Golf Tournament benefiting SOS Care. Saturday, August 8th at 8 a.m. at Azalea Sands Golf Course. Enjoy Restaurant Row with all you can eat and libations, plus T-box parties, a silent auction, and live music from Smoke and Mirrors during registration. It's a full day of golf, fun, and fundraising for a great cause. Sign up now before it's too late, and if you'd like to sponsor the event, you can get all the details now at WRNN.net.
Print it, pack it, ship it, from big to small. Jerry Bob's does it all. Everything from notary services to cell phone repair, business cards, lamination, fax and scanning, banners of any size, logo t-shirts, printing of any kind on almost any material. Jerry Bob's is your one-stop resource for all your businesses and personal shipping needs. UPS, FedEx, DHL, and the United States Post Office are all at Jerry Bob's. Call 843-215-1338 for more information or visit Jerry Bob's online at jerrybobsmail.com.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
Hey, you got this. Just breathe. Hey, we're pretty good.
yeah,
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Before work, on the drive home, and every story in between. Listen to the bulletin. Stay informed. Stay connected. We can deliver. Hot Talk 99.5.
All right, our final moments with our friend Dan Bongino. Don't miss his podcast, by the way, on Rumble and wherever you get your video podcasts. So your podcast is crushing it. You had this time within government, but I mean, you were a former NYPD officer, you were a former Secret Service officer, then you were Deputy FBI Director. I mean, you've taken on all these different roles. You just have this unique perspective that other people never have, never will have. Why are you so happy to be back doing what you love?
Well, you know, I tell you, I do miss it a lot. In a perfect world, you know, my name was like Don Bongino instead of Dan Bongino because I could have continued to do the job without generating, you know, headlines. Because the thing is, Sean, listen, you know the president better than I do. The thing about administration is, you always have to remember, it is never about you. If you're the story, like something's probably wrong. So my name drew a lot of attention. It's not some statement of ego. It's just true. Like the media, left-wing media just hates me. So like I said, I knew I had that relationship with the president where we could move fast and break stuff and being that positive. I'd go in there and fix these broken things and build them up better. But after that year, I knew, you know, I knew that when I told my duty, I knew it was time for me to move on and, you know, give it to an operational guy who could take everything we fixed and run with it. But yeah, getting back on the air, you know, I say this all the time, the greatest superpower in the world is the power to command attention. And I think someone in the space like you are, and I've been in maybe a fraction of time too, but you understand that. And
you've become a force of nature, and as your friend, I couldn't be happier for all your success. And I enjoy your podcast. When you're pissed, I laugh. It makes me laugh. I'm like, I better never piss off Dan. He's gonna rip my head off.
No, you're kidding me. We've been friends so long. You gave me.
It's just, you know, but I know you, and I know it's coming from a real place too. You're a national treasure. We appreciate you more than you know, and a dear friend. Appreciate you taking time, as always, that you always do to be on my shows. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. Talk to you soon. See ya.
Don't miss his podcast on listen, for far too many vets who served our country honorably, they now find themselves homeless or at risk of becoming homeless. Glenda Williams, U.S. Army vet, faced homelessness along with her 5 children. She was struggling now to keep up with rent, basic living expenses. You know, sadly, she was living in a dilapidated, broken down unit that had rodents and mold and broken windows, broken electrical appliances. But thanks to your generosity and the great work of the Tunnel to Towers Foundation with their homeless veterans program, they were able to provide her with not just shelter, but safe, secure. Her children can thrive. You know, Glenda has since returned to school to pursue a degree. Her children now fight for the people of this country. People like they're excelling in their studies. The number 2 Tunnel to Towers Foundation.
If you or a family member has been injured due to no fault of their own, hire McGuire. For 3 decades, McGuire lawyers have represented people on the Grand Strand and throughout the Carolinas suffering injuries or death due to neglect or carelessness. Injured on a commercial property? Hire McGuire. Neglected at a nursing home? Hire McGuire. Hurt by a drunk driver? Hire McGuire. The McGuire injury lawyers are here to help fight the big insurance companies and corporations. Visit McGuireLawFirm.com or call 843-MAGUIRE.
Fox News, I'm Tom Graham. The U.S. military says it reimposed its blockade of Iranian ports. The Pentagon also launching fresh strikes against Iran. Fox's Lucas Tomlinson.
Despite the American bombardment over the past week, Iran has been launching attacks of its own against neighboring Gulf states, including Kuwait and Bahrain, where U.S. troops are housed.
The Pentagon says more than 50,000 U.S. service members remain deployed across the Middle East. Immigration enforcement is pausing most traffic stops to allow agents to go through more training. Fox's Alexis McAdams.
Pause in most vehicle stops during immigration enforcement operations follows 2 fatal ICE-involved shootings in less than a week. One was yesterday morning in the state of Maine, where DHS says a migrant who was in the country illegally was shot and killed by an ICE agent.
Another ICE-involved shooting happened in Texas. Both encounters have led to anti-ICE protests. America's listening to Fox News.
And it's all for...
From the McGuire Law Firm Injury Attorneys Traffic Center, State Highway Patrol reporting a new incident this evening in Horry County, 17 bypass near 707. Are you having issues with troublesome wildlife like snakes, squirrels, bats, moles, or other wildlife? You can call your wildlife control expert, the Snake Chaser, at 843-902-5706 or go to thesnakechaser.com. From the McGuire Law Firm Injury Attorneys Traffic Center, I'm Eric for Hot Talk 99.5.
The Hot Talk Morning Show belongs to you.
I want to talk about the, call them Torons and Sidians. And you know what? I would love to have the opportunity to meet you guys and have some libations.
We'll be out on Wednesday over at Music Bingo if you want to come hang out with us. 6 to 8 at Crooked Hammock Brewery at Barefoot Landing.
Maybe I'll see you there.
You gotta be at Crooked Hammock Brewery, 6 to 8 Wednesdays for Music Bingo with the Hot Talk Morning Show.
From now until August 22nd, Brook Green Gardens presents Summer Light Art by Night, Wednesdays and Saturdays, 6 to 10 p.m. Experience gardens artistically lit up at night while enjoying live music, food trucks. Explore Gardens of Glass, the art of Craig Mitchell-Smith, showcasing vibrant sculptures that capture nature's beauty. The pieces shine by day and glisten at night with intricate colors and details. Brook Green Gardens, more than you imagine. Get details at brookgreen.org. That's brookgreen.org.
When you're hiring, Have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them. But they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go. And that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Veterans and military spouses, stay and apply your skills in South Carolina. Participate in our STAYS program where we directly match your skills with employers who are hiring. Search for job fairs and civilian jobs with your military occupation code in our veterans portal. Get more job search support and more opportunities personalized just for you in SC Work Centers statewide. Speak to our dedicated Veteran Services team members who specialize in helping all veterans, including the disabled and families building lives after active duty. Visit veterans.scworks.org and do.sc.gov/stays to learn more. That's veterans.scworks.org and dew.sc.gov/stays. SC Works, where there's more. Sponsored by SC Works, an equal opportunity employer/program. Auxiliary aids and services available upon request of individuals with disabilities at ADA and do.sc.gov. For program funding details and compliance with state commitments, please visit do.sc.gov/funding.
From the courthouse to the State House to the White House, we're your #1 station for news, information, and opinion. Hot Talk 99.5.
This is what's right with America. You're listening to the Sean Hannity Show.
All right, 25 now till the top of the hour. Want to remind you, you're a business, you want to open doors, then you realize you need this insurance and that insurance, etc. You deal with one broker, another broker. Okay, you get your insurance, you think you're covered, and you don't hear from your broker again until it's time for renewal. Do you ever take the time to read the policy? Probably not. I've never read one. And I'll be blunt, I should, but I haven't. And having, also the knowledge that if you read it, you're probably not going to understand it. Now, the insurance industry is being turned upside down on its head because of the new innovative AI software created by our friends at supershore.com. And it's, by the way, licensed in every state for your business, insurance, employee benefits, and they have year-round support for you and your entire team. The beauty is you can take any insurance policy you may have to Supershore. They'll run it through their AI-generated software, which is the next generation, the future of the insurance industry. They'll spit out in plain English what's covered, what's not covered. They'll also do a valuation, a business value calculator, so you know what your business is worth, so you know exactly what you need to protect. I mean, that is valuable information. Now, the beauty is, how many times have you known people think they're covered, make a claim, oh, you're not covered for that. That's why this is so critical. Anyway, you'll find out more. Go to supershore.com/Hannity. That's supershore.com/Hannity today.
Paid for by Supershore Insurance Agency, LLC, a licensed insurance agency.
All right, let's get to our busy telephones. Let's say hi to Mike in Texas. God bless Texas. What's up, Mike? How are you?
I'm doing well, Sean. Thank you so much for taking my call. I consider it an honor to be on your show, and I appreciate all the hard work you do.
Well, it's my honor to have you. Thank you for being out there.
Thank you very much. Sean, I have something that's been a big concern of mine. I've wanted a platform to speak on, and I can't think of a better platform than yours to say this. But it's amazing to me on conservative media, on the conservative media outlet, and particularly television, that there is so much airtime given to the socialist left and the Democratic left liberal crazies out there, of all, as you were just saying earlier, of all the lies that they just get up and say on TV. The absolute flat-out lies that they talk about. And it's gotten to the point to where it's so upsetting that when my wife and I are watching the news, it gets to the point where I just have to turn it off because it infuriates me so much. It's not worth it.
Can I ask